Good morning, guys. Bill here. Another day. It's kind of a little bit chilly where I'm at today, as it is most of the country. So at least I'm not getting the snow and the ice and all that. So I'm thankful for that. It's actually, sun's kind of peeking through today, but it is cold. It's 29 degrees, I believe, and I guess the people farther up north, and they're probably laughing at that. They wish they had that. That's shorts weather, but not for this fat boy. Today we're gonna do something on the truck, the green truck, Tina. I kind of been wanting to do this for a while, and I just keep putting it off. And ever since I built this truck, I've never really been crazy about the wheels that I chose to put on it, the steel wheels. I know a lot of people like them. I don't hate them, but they've never really just done it for me, And so I thought, I was thinking the other day, I thought, you know what? I think I'm going to just buy some wheels for it. And so I did. I knew what I wanted and the size I wanted. So I got online and I ordered some up. And so they came in. So what we're going to do today, we're going to go and have the new wheels put on the truck. Let's walk out here and I'll show you what I'm going to do here. I'm not going to show you the wheels until I get them put on. But see, these are steel wheels. They're nice, and I'll probably be selling them. I got 10s and 8s. And I've been just, I don't know. I just, like I said, they've just never done it for me. But anyway, and on top of that, it's been a while back, last summer, I guess. And this truck was lowered. I had it lowered, I believe I had it about 4 in the front and 7 in the back. And it was just too low. Then I put the stock springs back under it. Now I'd kind of like to, probably going to end up lowering it back down. I'm going to do like a 2.5 and 4. It's kind of in the middle. But I want to get my new wheels on it first because they have a different offset. That's one thing I didn't like about these wheels. An 8-inch wheel, it just doesn't have enough offset for me. They look like a 7-inch wheel, and if I wanted 7-inch wheels, I would have bought 7-inch wheels, So, and another thing, when I put my spindle, because I used drop spindles when I had it lowered, and I had to space the front wheels out for the drop spindles, which, well, you can see I had a 3/8 spacer on my wheels here. And I'm still going to put the drop spindles back on it, and if they still don't have enough backspace or has too much backspace, I'll go ahead and put those back on because they work just fine. So there's that. So let's we'll walk around here. Of course, there's my camper, and let's go in here. And so I got the American Racing, and you probably have already figured out what kind of wheels I'm putting on it, more than likely. But I won't let you see them until I get them put on the truck. And I never did finish my video for the back doors, but there they are. They're done. I still have that. I gotta edit it and upload it. So But anyway, let's get going. We'll get this thing backed out of here, and we will go down to the tire store. And oh, I need to put my floor mat in. I need to vacuum this thing, but all right. My brake light is staying on. I think I must still have a little bit of air in the lines. I haven't driven this thing since I did the work on the suspension and put new brakes on it. It's just been setting, so yeah, let's get this thing backed out of here. Let's go down to the tire store. You've ever been for a ride in this truck, so it's just I like it. It's got my little turtle right there on the dash. That's kind of special to me. My grandson made that. Painted it for me. He was 2, I think, at the time, 2 or 3. But yeah. So I said I'm going to put that on my dash, and that's where it's going to stay. Looks like we need some gas, but we'll get some. So I'm just going to give you a ride through my little town here. I'm only 5 minutes probably from the tire store, but this is kind of small town America here, you know, or small town USA. I like it here. Yeah. We just I've been debating these wheels for a long time, and finally I just decided, you know what, I think I want to go ahead and do it. Just summer's going to be coming up here pretty soon. I'm going to be driving the truck, and I kind of want what I want, you know. So, and you know, wheels for classic vehicles, they're how do I put this? There's not a lot of choices, you know, especially if you're somebody that wants old school, keep it kind of traditional looking for the vehicle year, you know, and that's why I stayed with the small block Chevy, you know, because I wanted to keep it kind of traditional, you know, what, I don't know, it's just, you know, I'm an old guy, and that's what I grew up with, you know, and also, I don't understand all this electronic stuff nowadays, so I understand this truck, you know. I am going to do the overdrive transmission in it. I still got that on my bucket list, or not bucket list, it's just on my agenda to do. Hopefully I'll get it done before summer. You know, I've been working on other projects. You know, this is January, and I've been working on other projects. So I finally got the other projects out of the shop, but it sounds like I might be getting some more coming in. So we'll see. But it'll get done when it gets done. You know, it's sitting there covered up, the transmission is, and it'll stay covered up until I get a chance to put it in. You know, and people, you know, if they want me to do stuff for them, and you know, I'll do it, because, well, for one, that kind of funds my this truck. It kind of funds that, you know, and there's that. You know, I don't have to take money out of my bank account to do the stuff I want to do. So, but anyway, now we're coming up on the tire store here real soon. It's just right up here on the left. So we'll pull in here, and I will shut the camera off, and we'll get the wheels put on it, and then I'll come back after it's done. Alright guys, I'll be back. Alright guys, there it is. My new wheels on my truck. You know, I like it. I didn't have them put the center caps on because I don't know what I'm going to do with the center caps yet. I don't know if I'm going to leave them off or what. But anyway, they're in the back. We've got 15 by 8s on the front with a 245/60/15. And on the back, I've got a 15 by 10 with a 275/60/15. You know, and now that it has the right wheels and tires on it, I might just leave it the way it is. I kind of like the way it sits right now. So it made in my opinion, it made a big difference. Those black wheels, those steel wheels, they just didn't have enough offset. So I'm going to go with this for now. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. So. All right, there you have it. So, my opinion, well, you just heard my opinion. But I think it was a good move. I think it made the difference I wanted. You know, when I raised it back up to the stock height, I had in my mind that fiddling with those things, you don't want to hear that. When I raised it back up to the stock height, I had it in my mind of what I kind of wanted it to look like. I wanted it to look like something that would have been built back in the 70s, like somebody's truck that it was a daily driver, you know, like it was somebody's daily driver back in the 70s. You know, which back then you would have had an aluminum wheel, you know, probably would have put 8s and 10s on it, aluminum wheels, you know, maybe had a camper on it with stock suspension. Because you know, back in the 70s, we did lower trucks, you know, because, you know, I was around back then. But most of the trucks were left just stock as far as height goes, because you didn't have all the suspension stuff back then. You know, back then we were just starting to get into lowering trucks, and we would cut springs and that kind of stuff. But I always liked the looks of a short bed with the, you know, the mag wheels, short bed, C10 setting and stock height. There was just something about it that I always liked. And that's kind of where I wanted to go back with this truck. You know, I had it lowered, and lowered trucks look cool. They really do. But they're not real practical. This one here right now, I could get in it and I could go up in the hills to a fishing hole or something like that if I wanted to. Whether I will or not, I don't know. But I could. Before, my headers would drag on a gravel road, you know? So going in a driveway, if that driveway wasn't perfectly level, in fact, it happened with me and my wife in it. We went to a yard sale with it, and it was a farm, and there was a gravel driveway going in there, and the headers were dragging going down the driveway. So, you know, that was just a big old fat no bueno to me, you know. So we're gonna keep it like this for now. Like I said earlier, I've still got the stuff. I can lower it back down if I want to. But whether I do it or not, who knows? If I do, I'll let you know, and I will do it. I'll record it. Not like there's thousands of other videos out there with people lowering a C10, but you know. Anyway, this is a short one today. I just wanted to let you see what I did, what new addition I did to my truck. The whole tire thing, the tire stores are, it's crazy now. You know, I went to Les Schwab, and I called them yesterday. I says, what it would cost? I told him what I wanted done. And he said $116, the guy said. Great, I'll be in tomorrow to do it. I went in there this morning. I pulled in there. The guy, you know, I go inside, you know, he knew what I wanted. And I said, by the way, what's this going to cost? $211. What? Are you serious? I said, I called yesterday. It was $116. Oh, well, that was only if you used our products. Well, I told him, I says, see ya. I'm not paying that. So I found another store, and it was a little farther away. And it still cost me $160, but you know, that was $40 a wheel for mount and balance. So, you know, I get shit. I get stuff is more expensive nowadays, and inflation, Bidenomics, you know. You know, I don't know if it'll ever go down or not, if things will ever go down or not, but hopefully it just doesn't get any worse, you know, or minimal at least at best. So anyway, I digress. Thanks for watching, guys. If you stuck around this long, I would appreciate it if you would like, thumbs up, subscribe. I'm still needing subscribers. And by all means, send me a comment. So until next time, see ya.